YouTube, we're back. Link to the first video is in the description if you're interested in that. Let's continue our tutorial run for Nordhold, how to beat wave 38. Okay, so continuing this journey, we're going for a generalist dispersion build. I'm not going to get into all of it. Check out the last video. Okay, so we are going straight for this 10 times banners, and then we're going to want to get as many elites as possible. And then these arc towers, now that I have 2 banners in them, I'm tempted to sell them, but I still have enough rerolls where that's not really necessary. But I do want to expand my portfolio in order to make sure that I have a higher chance of getting a banner that is not a lightning tower banner. Because if it's 1 out of 3, if I haven't banished any banners, you know, it's a 1/3 chance. But if I build all 5 tower types, it's less likely that I'll have to use a reroll for what I'm trying to go for. And so early on, I like to get, you know, 1 or 2 decent ones for the tower I'm shooting for. But then I definitely will transition into a more generalist build. We need more banners. So always send your workers on a mission. But in the early game, you need them for your economy. So unfortunately, you only go for the common banner. And quite frankly, my gold income is just not there at all. And then this tower back here, it's a waste. It's an absolute waste because it's so far away from the kill zone. And we're trying to set up for that wave 38 juiciness, right? So yeah, this 4 is going to be good. This 3 is going to be good. And keep in mind, I'm not really caring about this for damage. I'm caring about this for runic fire aura. Because if you think about your lightning towers, their range is not nearly as important rather than getting, you know, 5 tall runestone towers that are able to reach, you know, almost every single one of my towers with a, you know, ×5 50% fire rate increase. That's almost a 2.5 times. And that's an extreme example of getting runic fire aura really high, but I hope it makes the point. Okay, so now we're in a predicament. I could get another worker, or I could get a feast.
Execute Order 66.
So by having productivity go up by 30%, you might think to yourself, oh, hey, that's 1/3 of my economy going up, right? But that is not the case because it's additive. Yellow cat! Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Because we're already being supplied by this 40%. And so 40 plus 30, if we're at 140%, well, let's crunch the numbers, baby. 140. How do I do this? You guys know what I'm trying to say.
No, God!
So we're going to go for a worker rather than a guy. However, I could not get a guy and instead get the feast and spend the wood on something better like a brewery for a better net positive gain. Because if I build the house, I don't have enough wheat to get 2 workers. I only have enough to get 1. So ultimately, it's essentially 120 wood and 126 Wheaties for 1 extra worker. Or I could build a tavern or brewery activate this for free. Still be able to afford this guy. And let's see if it's gonna work out. This will put me at exactly 119. And then let's see. 139 plus 113. Ah, that's not gonna be enough for both. But maybe if I buy Pro Creative Power, it will be. Is there anything else I could do to boost my Wheaties? No, but that's alright. Don't forget a waste magical charge. And let's keep this party going. How embarrassing is this going to be if I don't make it past wave 38? Wow, ancient knowledge is so good. And blood gold is so good. So, guys, hey, in the last video, what did I say? What did I say in the last video? Sorry, I'm booing myself. Because in the last video, I said to make sure you buy Trader's Gift and Ancient Bargains before the end of round 8. So that I could get a free common relic, and both of these would be way cheaper. And I would have been able to afford this, which would have been fantastic this early on. But unfortunately, I fucked up. And I'm gonna have to ruin the stack of this guild hall in order to get blood gold. Or is it worth it at that point? So I'm gonna reserve ancient knowledge. Oh, blood gold would have been so good earlier. Or should I do it? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Fuck it. Let's have fun. So blood gold means that any enemies that get through give me gold. So now things are gonna get a little spooky here, guys. Oh no, I did my math wrong. Fuck, I did my math wrong. Well, that's okay. Because I'm going to build the Druid house. Damn, I've really fucked up, man. My economy's in tatters. This is such a terrible run. But due to me being blessed by the map, I think we'll be okay. I think Nando and Basti are looking out for me tonight. Perfect. Times 10 chance the banner of... Or times 10... Times 10 banner from chess. So if you look here, I'm murdering everyone. No one's gonna get through. And blood gold would be effectively useless. And that can't be the case. That's unacceptable. So not only am I going to buy the Druid house, I'm also going to get the trading post. And look at these fantastic trade rates, right? So now what I'll do is I will sell as many towers as I can that are relatively cheap. So because we're getting a banner choice this round, and I don't want Arc Tower banners, I'll sell both my Arc Towers. So they're not even included in the banner choice. And let's see if that's enough damage to let 20 through. Yeah, not even close, right? So, what I'll do now is... Because I want to get by with selling the fewest amount of towers, so that I have a smaller amount of cost of rebuilding them. So definitely both Arc Towers. Oh, and the number one most important tip of this video is to go into your mouse settings and change enter to be the delete key on your scroll, or change scroll click to be delete. Because now, one-handed, I can delete my towers. How nice is that? Oh, that's just fucking incredible. I think that's the greatest thing I've ever done in this game. God, and we're still wasting our wheat. Guys, this is a perfect example of telling you what to do and then absolutely not doing it. So I think I would prefer to keep my shadow tower due to the gold cost involved in building it. So let's see how this goes. I'll even waste my spell. Okay, so looks like too many are getting through here. But, I mean, if I build another runestone tower... Okay, we can handle 1, 2, 3. It's honestly gonna be worth it to heal my village with wheat. How funny is that? That's so fucking funny. Okay, so that's 2. So now let's try to make sure that we survive. So something else you can do that's a little tricky bisky is this guy's gonna make it through, clearly. So what you can do is place a tower down, set it to be the closest target to the tower, press X, right? Make sure it's applied to every mortar tower, let it shoot, pause, delete it, and build it again. And then don't forget to use your hotkeys 1 through 8 to make this process faster. And there's no cooldown on the fire rate, it just instantly shoots. So now we have 3 150 damage fireballs going towards this 466 dude, and we'll be all right. Okay, so they're clearly gonna make it through, so we'll just do the same thing. Be a little conservative. And so if you're really trying to be sweaty, this is an example of what you might have to do in the very late game or on higher ascensions, where there's like one unit that you just can't take out. So you're trying to figure out how to finesse it, and that would be the way. So let's just see if it will go better if I keep my spells. But I put down a mortar tower, you know, maybe that'll be enough. Okay, feeling pretty confident right now. Let's do the back. And then I can have this guy target least health, so that all these heavy guys I can just eat the damage on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's trade in our Wheaties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect, so we just need to kill one of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so one more. Don't kill him. Nice. Okay, beautiful. And then remember, I don't want mortar towers to be a part of my 5 towers. So we're going to exit out of that one, delete that. And then before the round ends, I need to spend all of this gold to make the most out of it for my economy. So we're going to max out economy budget. That's a must. Wood is so cheap, so we're gonna buy a bunch of wood. And that's gonna allow us to buy these houses. And also make workers much cheaper. And honestly, I think I'm gonna buy a fuck ton of wheat. Or I could just buy more wood. We'll just buy more wood. Because a 5-to-1 ratio, or 5-to-2, you just can't beat it. Because now we can get all the trading ships. Juicy. And then I want to get all of the cheapest upgrades and everything. So we're going to buy more wood. And that's because the cheaper upgrades have the lowest amortization, whatever the fuck. So you make your money back the fastest on the lower upgrades. And then because we're going to be relying on an outpost economy in the late game, the sooner you can get the wildlife ritual, the better. So other gold I'm gonna want to get or spend would be, I don't want to forget this on the next market choice. So look, even though it's suboptimal and it's not perfect, I know myself at this point. So for me, it is optimal to buy this shit now. Because I don't want to forget. And then if you're going for higher waves, loyalty bonus can be worth it. But for now, I'll be sad if I forget about it, but it's not a must right now. And then I want to get my towers as cheap as possible, the sooner I can, so that the tower inflation has less of an effect. So other things I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna save my gold. Or no, I have all my workers in here, so we're gonna max that out. And we're actually gonna sell some Wheaties, I guess. I don't want to sell my Wheaties. I really wanted to have enough gold to get this one, but I think I fucked up. So I'll just save my gold and get it next round and get whatever tickles my fancy. Okay, perfect. A shadow tower or banner. But keep in mind, think about what's going to help your build. Darkness, overdose, they do nothing for me. Nothing, because shadow towers are not the one doing damage in the long run. So I'm going to ignore these and focus on a banner that will affect my total damage output in the long run. So here, this applies weakness, which will affect all the damage from all the things. So I absolutely should have spent more gold to buy more Oracle rerolls. So that is depressing because now I only have 2. Ugh. So now that I only have 2, it's a decision of, do I take elite enemies and vibe, Or, but look, I don't even have this yet. It's gonna take me 2 waves. So I'm gonna risk it. Oh no! So now it's a question of, do I risk it again? Or do I take Path of Nature, which isn't the worst thing in the world? Oh.
Emotional damage.
I'm not looking. Wait, no, I meant to reroll, not click on it. Fuck. Damn, so all 3 of these are ass. Because none of them affect my main damage in the long run. Whatever. Actually, Focus Rune would have been better. Because if I'm going for boosting just their range, Prism doesn't really help with that. So that was a huge fuck up on my part just now. I absolutely should have gotten Focus Rune instead. And then, yeah, I prefer Fire Rate because it's more damage and more total weakness applied. And then something I haven't mentioned at all is your tower's focus. Focus is so important. And I feel as though, I feel confident enough that you know how to focus your towers if you're playing a tower defense. But if anyone wants me to do like an in-depth guide and explanation of all the focuses, I think I'd be down. Okay, so let's take a look at our economy. It is the boss round this round, so I don't want to invest all in on my economy just to die, right? So let's do a little soul searching here. And I am going to hire a worker and then put everyone into my Wheaties or Woodies. Oh, juicy, juicy. And yeah, because I have 9 workers, we're gonna max out Oak Crusher, and we're gonna max out Freyer's Zeal. You can see my wood is really starting to stack. And that's because I'm trying to stack bonuses, not only on your towers, but also in your economy. Okay, what's the vibe here? Definitely a tornado tower, because I want that to be in the banner pool. And definitely a frost tower, because I want that in the banner pool. And then remember, you want to try to localize your debuffs into one area. And yeah, I'll build a Raven Tower to help me kill the boss. But I'm gonna no, I don't want to do that. It's normal mode. I don't need to do that. It's normal mode. Sorry, I'm used to playing higher ascensions. I think I can get away with not needing to build a Raven Tower. So I did Oak Crusher, Freyer's Zeal, and that's it. Yeah, so I want to build towers that I won't have to delete. So you do want to try to minimize your tower deletion. Absolutely. I would say that's one of my #1 flaws in life, is deleting my towers in Nordhold. Like me as a human being, absolutely. One of my biggest problems right now. Let's just see how this goes. So I'm making sure that every turret is focused on the boss over anyone else. I wait until he has a weakness applied and he's around stronger units. Then I hit him with And see, I can eat the damage of these two because I have the Druid Hut. So I actually want to let these guys get through. That way I get the 40 gold from Blood Crave. So you can see here, he's getting through with 2,000 HP. So I do need to build more towers. As much as I wanted to get by with not really building that many, I need to. And see, so like a lot of this, to be completely honest, is in no way necessary to beat wave 38. So if you feel any sort of way morally about this, totally understand, man. It's a single player game, baby. Play your way, you know, have it your way. But it's not necessary at all. At all. This is just one other, I guess, way to, play the game. I don't know. But you can totally do it in one run without any sort of rerolls like I'm doing. Or not even rerolls, but fucking thingamabobs. Okay, so let's get the frost back. Whew. And fuck it, I'll build a Raven Tower and I'll just delete it. Like, I'm too lazy to finish this shit perfectly. And yeah, I'll build a Mortar Tower too, like whatever. Alright, cool. So that asshole's dead. We can get rid of that. And then I really want those two high health enemies to get through. Oh, perfect. They made it. So as soon as he kills the front guy... Oh, fuck. He didn't. That's okay. I can spell him. These two get through. Beautiful. So then what towers do I want to get a banner when I open these chests? I'm okay with any of these getting a banner. That works out great. And so this is another example of maximizing usage of a relic. So in my case, it's blood gold. If I had gotten distant wing, maybe I would build on all of these +4s or ×4s. You know, if I had gotten, let's just say, Eater Bar, you know, I would have built another outpost right away. If I had gotten Quarry Legacy, I wouldn't be building towers at all, and I would front a lot of the cost and build them all early. You know? Guild Bond, I would probably turn in my guild hall earlier than I normally would to help boost my economy in the early game. You know, you got options, baby. Alright, so before I open these, I'm going to double check that I have resource deals to make sure that if I do get resources, I get better resources. But I didn't, so I bought it. Hell yeah. Okay, perfect. So for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to go for a wave 100 build. If I was going for a wave 100 build, I would not get Tempest Stopper because it interrupts the unique 4 tornado towers, which you get in a longer wave build. Since I'm just playing casually, Tempest Stopper absolutely is good. It's great. Unless you're going for the unique on tornado towers, because Tempest Stopper applies like a 10-second immunity to stun effects, but the unique doesn't. Whew, so it'll fuck up your unique. Scraper is good if you're using them for damage, but I'm not. And I'm not using Frost Towers for damage, so that's dog shit too. So yeah, Tempest Stopper all the way. So doubles the chance of legendary. If I wasn't going down the luck tree, this would probably be good. But, I mean, you know me, baby. We have to go for faster research. I mean, look at it. We're going to finish the 10 times banner. And then the next round, we'll get legendary. That's sick. And on top of getting a legendary every banner choice, once I get dispersion, I'm going to get 2 legendary banners every banner choice, which is fucking nasty. Okay, let's build this last house. I need 4 more workers. And I think if I buy this and all of this, I'll be able to afford all 4. I'll need like 700 wheat. Maybe I'll be able to buy the rest of the wheat that I'll need. Shit, man. We'll see. Okay, and then honestly, so whenever possible, expand your economy, baby. So I'm never going to build up here, so it's totally fine if I take this high spot. Whew. Okay, and we have a split. This is exactly what I talked a lot about in the last video. So now we're never going to explore this one, and we're only going to explore this one. Oh, but I do need to build some more fucking towers. Whoops. Yeah, so with how much I've been fucking about with my builds and how conservatively I've been playing this, it's no wonder I'm having this issue here. What I will say is that yo, arrest that man. Oh, damn, that last one could have gotten through. Oh, perfect. Wow, what a blessing. So before the round ends, I don't really need this wood for anything. So I am gonna max out wildlife ritual. That way this next explore is free. But honestly, I should have done this before this explore, if I'm being completely honest. And I'm also curious, does buying wildlife ritual change what the exploration will be? Or will it be the same tile, just with more resources? Oh, I'm so curious. I've never thought about that. So, look, even though I was gonna win, we're having fun, guys. Let's see what happens. Hey, it was the same, just more resources. That's cool, man. Okay, and yeah, I'll actually build this a little different, so it's a little more permanent. So what we can do here is establish a zone where the enemies are cooked. Because they have damage here, and they'll get double damage here, which is going to be juicy. Perfect.
Research completed.
Yeah, we're a little shy, but I can just buy the Wheaties for them. And now for the most part, we can completely ignore wheat. We can put all of our workers into wood. And you'll see we don't have enough to survive with the brewery. So we're just gonna make this passive. To where the brewery can be active. And it will work once I get the last one. Okay, so now that my wood is gonna pop off. Pop off, queen. We're at the 50, so with my gold, I'd want to get this. Because I already fucked the market by selling stuff, I'm just gonna sell some stone so that I can afford this. I mean, why not, right? And then I do need to make sure I survive. So, I've saved enough rerolls where I feel comfortable expanding the map a little bit and fucking about over here. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Nicer. Okay, so in my opinion, Chill Explosion is the best to get for Frost Towers. Because that freeze effect is just nasty. And you can see we're at one banner of our main 5 now. Which is fantastic. So before I buy these outposts, let's make sure I get cheaper outposts. And since we have a market offer coming up, look at that. I remembered to get loyalty bonus. But I think I'm actually going to put all of my workers into gold for one round to make sure that I can buy all the relics. And then I want to specialize my brewery to make my outposts better. But I'm going to specialize my lumberjack for better workers. Haven't really done that before. Okay, I've done it before, but not in this capacity. And then getting cheaper outposts is also going to be good. It'll give me more time to invest into my economy. But I just realized I can actually afford both of these right now. So I'm just going to buy it, even though I don't necessarily need it. Hold on. Let's get the thingamabob first. So we're definitely increasing our wood production. Okay, perfect. And our brewery. Okay, and now I need to make sure that I survive. Damn, I was really hoping to let more through, but at this point, I'm done fucking about with min-maxing that. So plus 10 resources on the map is ass in the late game. In the early game, sure, why not? Because I'm gonna be building a lot of rerolls or outposts, and then so none of this is really good. None of this. Because my build is relying upon spell damage, not crits. I'm not using any fucking mortar towers. I don't think freeze or slow is that valuable. So I'm just going to get more rerolls. It's not what I would prefer. I would have preferred like arc tower fire rate. Or, yeah. Yellow cat, I'm doing okay. I was feeling a little down earlier today, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm feeling okay right now. Okay. And then of course we want more spell damage. Without a doubt. Totem of Doom you never want to get, ever. If you're playing for late game, if you're playing just for 30, why not? It could be fun. Yes, lighthouse missions, and yeah, why not? Whatever. Okay, so now that we have a bunch of gold, we can go all in on the wood. Thank God. We can get our worker out of the Wheaties. And, yeah, let's get every possible upgrade here that is good. Yeah, so I'm about to build a bunch of towers. So notice how I really haven't built that many. But now that I've been able to work my economy to where they all get upgrades instantly, they all have 10% lower costs on top of 10% lower costs, on top of 10% lower costs by the masonry or woodwork efficiency or the Tower of Gold. It's nasty, baby. And then we do have a mission choice this round. And because I am going to send 5 workers, I'll spend the gold and sponsor it. You know, the official sponsor of today's video, Nordhold Gold. Your one-stop shop for gold. Call now. Coins. Locked in, baby girl. Other things, honestly. Oh, we have an oracle choice. Quick. Spend money on rerolls. Oh, thank God I remembered that. Yellow cat, what about you? What's the vibe tonight? And so then on all of my debuff towers, for the most part, all you want is fire rate. And then we are gonna max out versatility next round. Yeah. So here's a triple split. Okay, so I'm going to explain a crazy good life hack for you. But first, I need to go use the bathroom. Don't tell anyone. Twitch, 3-minute ad break. Oh, yo, putting away laundry is the worst part for me, Yellow Cat. Good luck. Welcome. Welcome. Guys, I need to be honest for a second. I have absolutely no self-esteem and rely purely on external validation for my happiness. So if you could please, like, subscribe, leave a comment. If I've done anything to make your life better, please. Literally, you could just comment a thumbs up. I'm begging you. Okay, so check this out, guys. Okay, so when I explored this, it was a 1er. Okay. However, and I actually should have done this last round, so I fucked up, but whatever. So what about this one? Okay, so this is a 2fer. But this could eventually recombine, maybe. Let's see how the top one looks. So what's interesting, guys, is when you explore, the explorer is locked in. However, if you explore a different path and then go back to that path, it can be a different explorer. So here, it doesn't split off, and it kind of goes back over here. So I'll take it, and maybe I can get all 3 of them to group back up. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Okay, and because we're able to have all 5 towers out now, I am gonna start leaning in heavily into getting ready for versatility and having 5 of all the towers that I like. Hell yeah. Okay, so Path of Innovation is no longer worth it. What is worth it is more elites. So for the rest of the game, that's what you're picking. More elites. So honestly, gold is not going to be an issue for me anytime soon. And I would rather boost my workers' production a fuck ton. So I'm just going to turn in my guild hall to max out my workers' potential. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, guys, so it's, you want to build as many general collectors as you can before you start building stonemasons or wood choppers, because the cost of a woodcutter goes up by 20. The cost of a stonemason goes up by 15. So if I build a woodcutter, the new cost will be 224 for the next one. And the new cost how do I say this? The new, I'll just show you. So plus 20 for all outposts. And then keep in mind, this is at 153 on stone. And okay, we'll just say 150 on stone and 460 on general collectors. Just vibe with me a second here. Okay, so this is bad because it further prevents them from grouping back up. And I want them to group back up so that hopefully I can get back to that 50-50 spawn ratio. So, how does this one look? Okay, so this one still doesn't meet up. So hopefully the middle one is good. Okay, perfect. So now these two grouped back up. And I think I'm just going to have to accept these two. And then I'll just keep extending this one. So there'll be a little bit of a stagger. But at least it'll be like thirds. I'm not like mad at it. But it's definitely not perfect. And then I said I was going to get versatility and I completely forgot. So that's embarrassing. So I just bought that. And then if we look at our stats, we want to make sure we have 5 of as many towers as we can. But only the towers that I want banners in. So what I'm going to go for next is 5 shadow towers. I just need... Oh. Looks like I'm going for 5 tornado towers. The fate's decided, guys. So yeah, I mean, early on, it's definitely a mix of damage, right? And it's only in the late game that you really need that multiplicative, super juicy bonus. But let's see. I might not have even needed to build that tornado tower. Which would be great. Because maybe if I don't build it, I'll allow a couple more enemies through. And that'll help my economy more. Or wait, did I build it before the round began? I probably did. Whatever. Like I said, I'm too lazy to micro that shit right now. Okay, perfect. Chill explosion. That's phenomenal. That's exactly what I wanted. And then I have so many rerolls. I no longer am concerned with the opinion of mere mortals. And so, because I have so many rerolls in stock, I'm just gonna risk it, and I'm gonna have whatever tower type that I want. And I honestly think we'll be okay. Because mortar towers are the cheapest to build. So I'll build them first to get to 5. Arrow towers are cheaperoni. We'll build 5 of those. And that's because having 5 of a tower gives me 20 extra gold. So I mean, do the math, right? 20 times 8, that's nasty. I don't plan on needing to trade again anytime soon. So in order to get 20 gold, I'm actually going to sell some wood. Just to give me the last little dribbles of gold that I need to set me up to where I can do anything that I want with gold. You know, get some passives in here. Okay, perfect. Now we're good on gold. We can build our 5th shadow tower. Excellent. Okay, perfect. This one keeps going up. Let's see if I can get it to go all the way up. That'd be sick. Okay, so now we got some banners, so we definitely need to handle those. You can do Raven Towers and have them target the banners. You can do a bunch of Runestone Towers up front and have them target them. There are plenty of options. Okay, so now it's going farther away. No, thank you. Let's see if we can make this happen. Ah, that one's going farther away too. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just have to eat it and have 3 different paths. I mean, unless I get unlucky and more spawn. Which I'm really hoping it doesn't. Okay, and yeah, these barriers are gonna start to be a little bit of a problem. So I'll build some runestone towers near the front. And yeah, I'll just make sure that they're all focusing barrier and least health to kill all the barriers. Do I have 5 tornado yet? Oh no, not even close. But honestly, I think I'd prefer to get 5 frost first. Ooh, nice. Love that. Oh, thank God. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, we just need tornado and runestone, and we're in business. Oh, yuck, 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 yuck. Yeah, we're gonna stick to the top unless it really splits. Fuck, man. I could expand this one and see if it's just 1. But, I mean, that's a bigger percentage spawning further away. That does make it. No, that's just not enough of a delay right now with the split. I'm uncomfortable with that. And keep in mind, it's totally possible, absolutely possible, to get past 38 without doing this shenanigans. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So yeah, now the rounds are really starting to ramp up. So this is where we kind of haven't gotten any sort of good damage from our banners yet. It's really all just been long-term support. And that's where the benefit from oh, perfect. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be greedy with my rerolls. That's a big trouble of mine. And then whenever you get to the market, just buy it. Just buy it. Because no matter what it is, unless it has a negative effect, and certain negative effects aren't actually that bad. But specifically, it's like the totem one from earlier, the one that makes you not able to damage tower or delete towers, one that makes their refund nothing, panic pudding or whatever it's called. Yeah, because with the perk that we bought here, this fucker loyalty bonus, It's just to get it out of the pool because you're playing farther, right? So you want to get the commons out of the pool to give you a better chance of getting a legendary or something. With how much gold I have, I probably should have gotten Power of Growth earlier and casted my spell more. And also, if you're really trying to micro, you can buy Arcane Accumulation, which boosts your spell damage by 2% for every 10 kills that you get with spells. It's honestly not hard to do. You just, if you have Arcane Explosion, you just wait until a spawner dies, like one of those orc generals or something, and then when he explodes into a bunch of minions, you cast it. It's not that hard, but I'm just feeling lazy tonight, you know? Oh, tricky. So yeah, this one's ass. Avoid that. We'll go for Pact of Prosperity. So I can't spend gold if I want Pact to stack. Oh fuck, I should have gotten tax burden. So let's finish buying all of our shitters. Okay, not bad. And then I know that I'm going Arc Towers eventually, so I'll pick it now. And get Blessing of Wealth. But not Blessing of Choice. Not until we get this last Runestone Tower banner. Alright, let's see what it looks like now. Ooh. Nice, see, just one. Perfect. So we fixed that double, made it a little easier on ourselves. I'm gonna put all my Raven Towers up here and hope that they can target barriers least health and murder them all before the barriers get into my main damage zone. Perfect, more elites, love that. I have luck, so I would rather get this. But honestly, gold is such a non-factor for me. I'm not gonna have to turn in my guild hall ever. So if it was way earlier, I would get guild bond. But because gold's no longer a thing, Ruler's Crest. Okay, and there is our last Runestone Tower banner. That's perfect. Boom. So now we get Dispersion times 2 banner choices. Huge W. All right. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been making the most usage out of Blood Bowl, but I'm just fucking lazy to try to min-max that. Yeah, so see, barriers aren't really a problem for me. And then, I mean, with all the stun that he gets from the tornadoes, the freezes that he gets, it's wild. And now that I've gotten Dispersion, I feel confident enough to get rid of all of this shit. So that all that I have is my Arc Towers. And this could backfire. Absolutely it could. But for these chests, there is a chance, right? I can't re-roll chests. Ooh, am I okay with getting Runic Fire Aura? Oh, but it could be Trinity or some shit. So, when you see Runestone Tower banners, you only want Runic Fire Aura. So, if that's the thing that you're doing, right? And so, I should have banished more Runestone Tower banners when they were in banner choices, so that when I open chests, if I have my Runestone Towers still, the only option is Focus Rune, and I'm gonna get Focus Rune. Or one of the three, but I haven't done that. So unfortunately, for that reason, I'm out. Okay, and then, yeah, sacrifices offer a rare banner. That's not actually good for me. It is if it was really early in the Ascensions and I was sacrificing, but I'm not really sacking. Oh, but should I? But the 5 chests. I don't really plan on sacrificing that much. Yeah, Oath of Bones, temp account. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Thank you. I was thinking that. Okay, and yeah, let's get some Lightning Surge in this bitch. Yo, temp account, what is up, my dude? For those of you that don't know him, this is John, Nordhold Master, Legend, #1 on the leaderboards in fucking everything, pretty much. And for some reason, he just permanently uses temp accounts. I wish I understood it. Maybe it's an internet security thing. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I'm down for some internet security. So I'm splitting up my damage a little bit. And honestly, that's just because I know that my economy will be fine and I'll be able to localize later. Because there's not that much regen right now. So right now, it is a little bit better to make usage of the map so that I can build less towers, prioritize my economy more, and then later on I'll start to localize once more regen happens. Oh, and now we're gonna go Blessing of Choice. And that's where I fucked up, guys. I actually meant to just buy Blessing of Choice, not do what I did now. So this is embarrassing. I just deleted all my towers. But we got a bunch of gold from Guildhall. So this was entirely planned. 100%. Oh fuck, look at this guy. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now we're coming in hot. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay, yeah, now we're at a 10% lightning surge chance. That's nasty. No, for sure, for sure. I have a strategy of all of my adult shit is like a pretty good password, and it's altered. Why am I saying this right now? Fuck off. I'm not telling you how I do my passwords. Tempa, that's been his plan this entire time. Okay, so we have a nasty three-way split here. It's far enough away. No. Fuck that. Let's try the other one. Blessings. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Hey, there we go. Jump. I'm growing increasingly concerned about my damage. Did I ever finish my research? No. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Well, I don't have very much jump right now. I mean, what were my choices? What were my choices? None of them were good. I guess there was one of them that I was trying to decide against the banner rerolls. But, I mean, I feel confident enough in the amount of rerolls I have. Fuck it. So I do want to build some tornado towers because I've changed my mind. Yeah. No, if there was a more fire rate, absolutely, I would have picked that shit. Was there and I'm just blind? I do want to build a singular tornado tower. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't want to explore that way. Not unless I have to keep the split. Damn, fuck that. I guess it is farther away, huh? And then it would be 50-50. But no way, because that split is going to be in open air and open air. Those two are going to split off so much. Oh, I see. So you're saying the outpost area is so much better than the small round changing effect? Okay. I can see that. Fuck it. Yeah, and see, that's another thing, guys, right? Like, there's so many things that you're going to continue to learn about this game as you play. And that's what I love about roguelites. You know, it's all part of the journey. Ooh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, and hell yeah. Damn it. Damn it. What the fuck was that, Jimothy? All I see is 11s. Oh, a little 13. Oh, but I could use that. I'll take this 12. Fuck it. Wait, I'm an idiot. No, no, no. I did it again, guys. I decided I was, in fact, gonna go for the Tornado Tower unique, but I just realized because I got Tempest Stopper, I ruined the benefit of the Tornado Tower unique. So, never mind. I'll go for Iced Target for now. Ooh, hell yeah. So, because it's a banner choice this round, I want to have a Runestone Tower and a Frost Tower here. That way I can re-roll until I get what I want. I'm okay with that. And I am okay with that. So now we have Iced Target, so any spell damage that I did is now doubled. And yeah, we're gonna ban this now because it's no longer good. We're gonna go straight for danger. Give me those elites for those juicy banners. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, actually, is that good? No, that's not that good. Well, what if it loops back around? It could. But no, I'd rather do here. Yeah. The Gimp from Pulp Fiction. Huh. It's been a... Oh, I know what you're talking about. Dude. Dude. That's brutal.
Research completed.
Okay, so because I haven't banished every runestone banner that's not Runic Fire Aura, I don't want to risk getting like Trinity or some useless legendary banner. So we're gonna sell that. And because I have the fusion that I'm looking for, I really don't care about Frost Tower banners anymore. So it was actually a big mistake on my part building all of those this round. I will build them later for sure. For now, we're just gonna stick to Lightning Surge. Oh, that would be good. For later, though. 21. Oh. Okay, and now we want to try to go down basic training to see if we can get double barrier demolish. And I think I might start sacrificing at this point. I mean, my workers I'm always sending 5 on a mission. They're only providing 800 extra, so they are a smaller percentage of the thingamabob. I already have several legendary banners, so I'll probably get Oath of Bones, or the necklace one soon.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Honestly, I'm not happy with that explore. Or I guess that these two could meet up. I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, that explore bothered me. Even if it was a good one, I'm sorry, but my TISM is activated. Damn, I don't really like that one either. Hold on, let's try the top left one. Not the TISM! No! I hate that one too. We'll just do the bottom one. So yeah, now they're starting to get some regen, right? You can see that they're lasting quite a while in this area here. So it's not nearly as useful. Hey, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, nice. What? Oh, actually 3 19s? Fuck it. You think of the top 3 benches, I picked the worst one. Dude, sometimes it is, sometimes it be like that. Okay, nice. We just got Thor's Wrath. Chillin' like a villain. Let me guess, that was the worst one to pick too? I'm not even saying that because I'm angry. I'm saying that because, I don't know, that's something I struggle with. Dude, R.I.P. to my youth. No, yeah. Ooh. I wish this game was sponsored by Mr. Beast. And so, whenever a feast happened, it was like an ad for Feastables by Mr. Beast. How frustrating would that be? Also, guys, I'm sorry that I'm blocking the economy right now. That was so rude of me. Hey, look at that. Dude, Basti is just blessing me today. Damn, if only there was some way I could have gotten a better outpost placement. This map fucking sucks. Okay, we are entering into endless mode, everybody. YouTube, in order to make these more accessible, a little less long, we're gonna end the video here. I really appreciate you watching. I'll be back in about 5 minutes for us to continue this journey to beat Wave 38. Please have a wonderful night if I don't see you again. If you're still here, like, subscribe, join my Discord. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.